Okay, this is a little Wi-Fi trick that I just discovered, a hack, if you will. Where I am right now, I'm just sitting waiting for my better half, and I couldn't get any Wi-Fi. As I'll click on the go, and you can see it's gonna go round, give me an error. Basically, I get no Wi-Fi. On the top of my screen, you see an E on the bars. Basically, he's not giving me any internet. I'll just let this go until it times out. Then I will stop my phone and record the solution, show you my solution, and then I'll come back to this screen and do another reconnect just to show you. Now, it's not going to be like, you know, fantastic speeds or anything like that, but it will show you that how right now there is no connection, and after I do what I'm going to show you, there is a connection. See, error. So I'm going to stop now and show you what I'm going to do. So first, I guess I could show you around where I am. I'm in the Philippines here and just sitting in the car, and there's this big, we're kind of surrounded, I think, by this big mountainous area up here, so I guess it leaves a dead spot for the signal. And I was trying my best to figure out how to get a signal on this phone while I'm waiting, going crazy here, no phone signal. And then I said, you know what, this here on the car is an antenna. I wonder if somehow I put the phone near the antenna, would it catch the signal? And sure enough, like, I'm going to hold the phone, like say the top of my fingers are like the top of the phone. I'm just going to hold the top of the phone up here now, because I can't show it, obviously. I'm going to use the phone, but I'm going to put the top of the phone up here underneath this mesh, if you would, of an antenna, and then hit the screen, you know, for the speed test again, and I'll have an internet signal. So just watch. I'll stop the video here now. It's pretty interesting because it works every time. I've been testing it. It works every time, and only when I put the phone under the mesh and touch it against the mesh of the antenna will it work. Okay, I got the phone now touching the antenna just like I was showing you with my hand. I'm gonna click OK. That was the error from the last time. Click go again, and I did notice that, you know, you kind of got to hold the phone and, oh yes, it says, look, you are connected. So there you go. I thought it was going to take longer, but, and look, right away you have internet. I don't know what it'll give me, what, 3, 2, oh, it's telling me failed again, but generally it does work. Let me just try it again. I did notice that sometimes it did take a couple of tries, almost like it's trying to stabilize the internet connection, and then it does work if you hold it there for a little longer. But I mean, you did see it just a second ago, so I guess I'll prove it this way. Like, I'll do this, and I'll just go to a website, like you can see here. Let me see, I'll just type in a different one, like CNN here, and it should show you in practicality. There you go. Let's see, CNN and practicality, and it's really slow, but you know, it gives you connectivity. Here it is, it's starting to load. Give it a second. It's not the best, but it does work. Oh, there you go. Yay! Maybe I gotta have my phone tilted, because when I got the connection now, I just tilted my phone up towards the windshield, and there it is. President Trump in the news. But it works. Kind of cool. You know, it's a little hack. It works. Okay, so I thought I would just try it one more time. It says you're offline, try turning on Wi-Fi. So you can see by the message on my phone already that it's telling me, because I'm just holding my phone in my hand right now. I'm in the driver's seat, just holding the phone on my hand. There is no signal here. I'm just continuing in the same position that I was just showing you myself in the video. So now I'm just going to do test number 2 on the camera, and, or, you know, while I'm doing the screen record, and see if it works a second time, which I know it does. So it's you know, just kind of a novelty, I guess, but you know, it could mean something. Like, if you're in a situation like this and your phone is just not working at all, at least when you do this, it'll give you some sort of a usable signal if you had to, for some reason, you know, send a message to someone or something. Anyway, okay, I'm putting the phone up there. It's underneath the mesh again now. This time I'll put in something like Fox, so it was a different site. I'll just type in Fox News, select that. And let's see, try again. This is no internet connection. Like I said, well, when I was testing this, sometimes it seems like you gotta hold your phone there, keep it stable, and maybe even tilt it towards your window. Let me keep trying. Well, there you go. See, it takes a few little tries, but I'm just keeping it there and moving the phone around a little. And by doing so, even though, you know, it's not perfect, look, it does give you the, you know, the internet. Let me just click on something. It says Marxist network launches war against U.S. with powers of Maduro capture. Let's see, I'm clicking on a link just to see how it works, or if it does work, or whatnot. And there you go, that link is loading. So now I'll take the phone away, and now the phone is back in my, I guess just my position is sitting here in the vehicle in front of the steering wheel. If I was to try something else, let me see here, I'll put down Newsmax. We'll stick with the news. News, M-A-X, Newsmax, and click on it. I'm not going to get any signal, I already know, because I'm holding it. Although it looks like it's trying to now, but I don't think it will. Newsmax, because I'm holding it in my hand, just, you know, in the driver's seat, looking down, you know, towards the floor type thing. On, you know, it's the phone's above my lap sort of thing. It's not going to work. You can see, like, it seems like it started to, because it was trying to go off the signal I just had. But yeah, it's not. It's because there's no Wi-Fi. So there you go. So here I am in the same area, and this is the wind chill right here, and right here is the window antenna, and I was just holding the phone up there. During the test, it kind of took a little longer than usual. Like when I'm just testing it here without recording, it did enough. I think it had to do with the way I tilted my phone as well. But every time, it worked every time. Interesting enough, underneath the antenna, it gave me some signal. Like I say, not fantastic or anything like that, but it gave me a usable signal. And if I don't hold it by the antenna, no usable signal. And every time, away from the antenna, no signal. Up by the antenna, signal. So if you can probably trace your antenna back through your roof, if you know where it goes, because the antenna is obviously going to the antenna outside the vehicle. So if you can trace your antenna and put your phone by the antenna somewhere along the way, it'll probably work there too. Anyhow, a little interesting hack, I thought it was. Give you some internet when you think you have no internet, or when you do have no internet. Not just think, because I did not have any internet on my phone, and when I did that, it gives me some usable internet. So anyway, if it's good for anybody. So in conclusion to the video, that was my second try, and like I say, it's not perfect, and it took a few little maneuvers, like moving the phone a little bit to the side or to the front, moving my hand away from the back. So first I was holding the phone, even though I was holding it up underneath the antenna like that, I had my whole hand behind the phone, so I guess that was also blocking some of the signal to the Wi-Fi. So then I gently kind of held the phone like this up underneath the antenna, and it seemed to catch the signal again. So, you know, it's not like a perfect thing, but it does make your phone work, which is really good to know when you're in a situation like this, just in case you need it. Anyway, I hope it was a little bit helpful for someone. A little quirky video, but it works. At least it did for me. Try it in your car. Let me know in the comments, does it work when you're in a no cell phone area? Also, I'd like to say, please check out our other channels. You can find all our other channels at one website. It's kind of a directory of sorts for all our channels. It's filipinamoments.com. That's filipinamoments.com. All our channels are there. We'd appreciate even if you were to watch just one video from beginning to end, because that will help the YouTube algorithm. Thanks so much. God bless you.